the boat was just on fire, and you're doing 25 to 30 knots and you do your hour and you just come off the wheel buzzing, so it was pretty awesome.
Hi, I'm Simon Fisher, going into my 6th race with 11th Hour Racing Team, and I've won this race once before. Hoping to do it again, and I'm going to talk you a little bit through the route. So leg one. First challenge is getting out of the Mediterranean, which is always tricky, always a challenge for us navigators, and we always look forward to being past Gibraltar and out in the open ocean. We're starting from here in Alicante. It's a job to get south and around these headlands as we head towards Gibraltar. Winds can be light. When it's light, it's very tricky. We get a lot of diurnal stuff on the coast and on the headlands. The risk is always there of it is parking up and having everyone go past you, so you've got to be very careful. Equally, we've seen our fair share of, should I say, strong upwind conditions. I think in 2011-12 we dropped our mast at Abu Dhabi, somewhere around here. We always talk about, you can't win the race in the Med, but you can certainly lose it. Once you get into the sort of western Med, you've got a lot of current again to contend with. You've got the Alboran Gyre that goes around here, a big circular current that you might be able to use or might want to avoid if there's a lot of wind and it's creating a lot of sea state. We also have a lot of high mountains here, the Sierra Nevadas, so if you find yourself up along the southern coast of Spain and very close, you have to be very careful because you can get some strong winds that come out of the mountains overnight. But if you get caught there at the wrong time of day, you can spend a lot of time there. It's never straightforward, that's for sure. Typically, it is a very interesting part of the world, Gibraltar. It's tidal, but you always have current coming into the Med, which is a sort of a feature of the fact that there's a lot of evaporation in the Med, so there's always a flow of current going into the Med. So getting out, you're always fighting some amount of current. We've also got a hell of a lot of shipping, which is a navigational challenge on its own. It makes your race course that little bit smaller. It can be quite challenging, just short tacking in 30, sometimes 40 knots of wind, which is hard work for anyone. You breathe a bit of a sigh of relief and then you're off and onto the ocean racing bit of the leg, which is something hopefully we're all looking forward to. So where do we go next?